Hi everyone. It's been a while, and I promised some of you on Instagram and Facebook that I would show, and you guys on YouTube, that I would show my new baby that I painted. I'm gonna first disclose that this baby is a boo-boo baby. I had a lot of trouble with him. The paint wouldn't stick to the kit at first. I think I stripped it 3 times. Talked to lots of artists that I'm friends with or admire their work, and most of them told me, cut your losses, move on, throw it out, don't waste your time, basically, because they've also experienced certain kits where the paint just doesn't stick to the kit or something else was wrong with it. So I'm going to show them to you anyway because I promised I would. And he also resembles a character from a TV show, and that TV show is The Walking Dead. That is one of my 2 favorite TV series that I'm into right now and have been into. The other one is Game of Thrones. So yeah, when I got this kit, I had no idea that I didn't have an idea of how I wanted to paint this baby, and I went to I went to a hockey game, I believe, and I saw a little boy there, and the little boy had the exact color hair that I'm going to show you. And then when I started thinking about the hair and the skin tone and all that stuff, I started thinking about The Walking Dead and one of the characters on there. So, I know it doesn't give you any hints, does it? But this was the back of his little pants that I showed on Instagram and Facebook. It says Hug Bug. So his pants are off. Thought I'd show you his little feet and things first, and his legs. But he's very pale. I gave him a very Snow White looking skin tone. And there's his little nails. Oops, are you gonna... Oh, that's better. So you can see how pale he is. See, when I put my hand there, it gets all like... And he's got a big butt, so his diaper doesn't even cover everything. There's his little toes. See the bottom of his feet. So yeah. One of the flaws that he has is that his paint is cracking. Let me see if I can do this. I don't know how easy this is going to be because cameras don't always pick up these little things. So usually it shows when I squeeze. Is it showing? It's showing, but it's not coming through on the camera. You'll see it elsewhere. So he's a big boy. He's got, this is 0 to 3 months, and it just fits him. Like there's not a whole lot of room going on in there. So he's a big baby. Here's one of his hands. An arm. He's got 3/4 arms and full legs. Oh, there you can see the cracking. Right there on his middle finger. And something happened to this finger too. I don't know. It's like a bubble there. That was not there before. I don't know why it's there now. Strange stuff going on with this kit. And my daughter's iPad just went to sleep. Sorry, guys. Because I have a picture of the character that I want to show you. And then here's his other arm. Sorry. Let me get on this side. It'll be... Oh, nope. I'm in the light then. There we go. So there's his other little hand. I can show you this side of his hand. So yeah, very light complexion. Got a little too light actually. I wasn't expecting it to be this light. So I had, like I said, I had a hard time painting him. I stripped him a couple times, at least 3 times, I think. And it was just, I don't know. I couldn't, the skin tone was either too light or it was too orangey looking. And I tried different, different color combinations, and like whatever I did, it just, I don't know, I had a hard time. I really did. So this was like the best I could come up with, which is still a little lighter than I wanted. Okay, are you ready to see which character this little guy is supposed to resemble? Alright. So I got a picture of him here on my daughter's iPad. And I will pan over here and let you see. Yes, it is Mr. Abraham Ford. And I picked out this photo because it's kind of making the same face as the baby. So it'll give you a good idea, maybe, on whether or not you think he looks like him. Alright, are you ready? Here he is, guys. So here is Abraham. And there's Abraham. And there. So the flaws I want to point out with him is that, well, his eyebrows are a little dark than I wanted them to be. And I had gone over his eyebrows several times, erased them and did them again. I know, it's like, oh, crazy. I had such a time with this kit. I've been working on this kit. When did I start? It was sometime during the summer. Because I was painting the letters too, and I was kind of painting this baby. But there, above his eye, you can see the cracking really well. So it doesn't rub off, it doesn't scratch off, it's underneath the matte varnish. And let me turn your head, buddy. He's got some right there in his hair, cracking. I painted his hair all along his face. There's a subtle cracking going on. I think this side is nicer looking from what I remember. Yeah, this side looks much better. And I will show you his hair. I painted his hair. His hair turned out much better than my first doll that I painted hair on. First doll, you could see like, you could see that I had too much paint on my brush. You could see that there were spots where the brush was loaded the paint was too thick. And this time I felt like it did much better. I can pick out my own flaws, but I'll leave that up to you. And I will show you the back of his head as well. The back of his head got really bad. I mean, as far as damage goes. Turn him on his belly. And right there. It's really bad there. Focus. There we go. This even dented in. Like, this actually melted a little bit. I think that's why it got so bad. But, yeah. He's a boo-boo baby. You know, just a reminder of how I should listen and not be so stubborn and bullheaded and try to do things that, you know, professionals tell me that, you know, I shouldn't bother. And I did anyway. But let me get his hat that he has, and I'll give you another look at Abraham. So this baby's name is Abraham too. But let me know what you think. I know he's not perfect. He's not anywhere near perfect. But, you know, I'm going to put this down a second, guys. I'll be right back to get his hat. There we go. Sorry about that. I should have had it with me when I was over here. It was just out of reach. So I have a passy for him that I made for him. Is it not going to behave now? Because of the way his lips are formed, pacifiers do not work well on this doll. And then he has this cute little hat with bugs on it, because he's got the bug theme going on. So I'll set this on his head here. And he looks just adorable with this on. If I can get it, let me put you down again. If I can get it right, I can get it to work. There we go. Oops. Ugh. I'm telling you, this pacifier. There we go. So there's his cute little hat, and he has a passy in his mouth. But yeah, I'd love to know what you think. You know, I don't know what I'm going to do with him. I think I'm just going to hold on to him for a little bit. Sorry if you hear the dog fussing in the back. I have to go to the dentist in a little bit. And so they're in their pens, their kennels. And the oldest dog, Raja, she's a Dalmatian mix. She's just whining because she knows I'm in here. And of course she hears me talking and she wants me to come get her. And I have to leave the house soon. So this hat is like a little wonky, but I've been trying to work with it to get it to be better. But anyway, as I was saying, I don't know what I'm going to do with him for sure. I had thought about, you know, taking him apart and preserving the weighting materials, the eyes, you know, the eyelashes. I'm going to have to just forfeit those because they're applied eyelashes. And I don't think I could get them off of him without damaging them. And, you know, that's okay. But I thought about doing that and just getting rid of him altogether. I also thought about keeping him the way he is and putting him in my nursery as kind of a reminder of, you know, sometimes things don't work out the way you want, and, you know, you have to, you know, just remember that some things are out of your control, and that's okay, you know. And maybe I won't go this far on the next baby that gives me this kind of trouble. But, you know, I like to see things through to the end, and I was determined to make him look somewhat decent. My mom likes him. She said, she thinks he's a little pale. She said he kind of looks albino skin tone, really. I said, yeah, he kind of does. There's pictures that I have of Goldie holding him, and of course she's got somewhat of a tan from the summer time, and he looks pure white compared to her. It's kind of interesting. So anyway, I hope you kind of like Abraham. I like him to some degree. I don't love him. My husband likes him because Abraham was his favorite character, and because he's no longer with us on the show, he kind of likes that I did this kind of tribute baby, you know, to Abraham, and he thinks he's pretty cool looking. So anyway, well, I gotta go get some dental work done. Not so fun. Does anybody really ever like going to the dentist? I need to know. I certainly don't. Alright, everybody. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful day. And I'll talk to you soon. Alright, bye-bye.